Hello everybody and welcome back. It's good to see you all. My name is Fractal Blind Mike and today we're going to continue playing Exodus Ultima 3. Even though I kind of don't want to. I think it's going to be good. I think today will be alright. We'll see. Great to see you there everybody. Welcome Butthurt Gamer. Welcome back Inside Out Boy. And thank you for the raid, Duke Donuts. Oh my gosh. Duke raid. It's Duke Donut's birthday, everyone. Say happy birthday to Duke Donuts. Well, it's a belated happy birthday to Duke Donuts. Greetings, everyone. Greetings. I hope you're all having a great day today. Hey, Salamander Jack, welcome back. It's good to see you. Duke was playing some a variety of games, including what's it called again? Great Fists, something. I forget what it's called. It is not often that you get to raid me. That's true, Duke. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're all doing well today. Today we're going to start the stream off with unsealing a limited run games game that's been sitting on my shelf for a while and I wanted to have a look at the contents of. So that'll be a bit of fun. Extra Power the Giant Fist. I'm never going to remember the name of that game. I've seen you play it a number of times. It looks pretty cool. I've never played it myself. But for a free game, it's pretty rad. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you there, Ash. Thanks for joining that raid as well. Good to see you there, Sam Hain. Kinnikos, of course. Retro Island Gaming's here. Hello, good to see you there, too. Magnus Prater. Hi, good to see you there. Selt Bay. No, Celtabe. I read that wrong. Good to see you. And welcome, Cardinal, too. Good to see you there. Welcome. Bat Elite. Hello, good to see you. Good morning. That almost worked. Yeah, I almost did it right. Hazemaker's here too. Good to see you. Ultima 6 Part 2? What? No, this is Ultima 3 Part a billion. I don't even know what number I'm up to now. In fact, I just remembered I didn't update the number on the episode counter. So yeah, I don't know which episode we're up to. It's like 10, something like that. It's insane. Oh, divided by 2. The slash I don't know what I thought. But yeah, okay, divided by 2. That's right. Ultima 6 divided by 2 equals Exodus Ultima 3. So that's what I'm playing today. It's been a hard slog learning Ultima Exodus 3, whatever it's called. I don't know what I'm doing in the game. I figured out a ton of stuff, but I still don't know how to finish it. I don't know what to do. So I thought today I would start off the stream with something a little bit different and unseal this game. It's Grim Fandango. I got it from Limited Run Games. They made it. I don't know. I paid for this like probably... At this point it feels like it was 10 years ago I paid for it. It arrived a while ago, maybe a year ago or something like that. I was like, oh, I should look at that sometime. I've stopped buying Limited Run Games stuff because the quality is just a little bit all over the place. And like, I don't really enjoy buying games from them anymore. Yeah, it just doesn't feel like they care. So I stopped. And they take so long to ship. It's true. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll unseal this and have a look at it. I don't have an original release of this to compare it to. I've only got the Electronic Arts like white label like re-release that happened much later. Thank you very much for the follow. I have anonymous follows on the channel, so feel free to lurk if you want to, or jump in the chat and say hello. Atomic Dragons of Mars, great to see you. You wonder if it has the classy CD-ROM sleeve? I don't know what it's got inside of it. I genuinely forget what they said it would have in the box. It was so long ago I ordered it, and yeah, I haven't opened it. Hard Slog sounds like a game on the Zeddy from 1983. It probably is. Hard Slug. Yeah, I mean, like, it could be anything. Hard Slug. It sounds like it's probably a beat 'em up. A beat 'em up on the specky, huh? Enforced scarcity run games. Yeah, it's a bit silly. The thing that I hold against them the most is they actually produced one of the coolest books for the Monkey Island series of all time. And as far as I can tell, the only way to get that book is in the giant Monkey Island collector's box, which I've got. But, like, I want people to be able to read that book and have that book and own that book. And it's like, it's such a good book, and it really does deserve to be in more hands. Like, nobody wants to put a giant box on their shelf, right? But, like, a cool book like that, tons of people would want to do it. And Limited Run Games it's their book. I don't know if it's ever going to get released standalone, but it absolutely should. They should work with Bitmap Books or something to get it republished, because it's such a cool book. I really think more people deserve to have that. Yeah, the Monkey Island unboxing was a lot of fun. It has a lot of cool stuff. It's probably one of my favorite things that I've got from Limited Run Games, even though it takes up so much space. Yeah, I don't know. Wish you kept the box. Everybody wishes they kept the box. Good timing, just woke up. Well, welcome. Welcome, Grognak. Good to see you.
Oh boy, we're having fun now!
We are indeed having fun, Dammit Veins. Great to see you there. Welcome in. Readily available merchandise does not give the same vibe as Limited Run Games. Yeah, it does not. The whole like point of Limited Run Games, I'm gonna rant. I shouldn't rant about this because I've already ranted at length about Limited Run Games, but the whole point is just like a false scarcity. Like, oh, you know, you've got to pre-order it. If you don't pre-order it, you're not gonna get it. But maybe you'll get it, but we'll sell it to you for like a markup. And then like all of the scalpers are ordering like 10 copies or whatever, and like you can buy them on eBay after they've come out for like $600, but they're already overpriced. Like, what you actually get out of the box from Limited Run is like, yeah, that's pretty cool, but it's not worth the amount of money. Like, it's just like they're already selling it at like eBay prices from the start. And what you get in the box doesn't feel like it adds that kind of value. Like, you don't feel like you're getting a good deal. You feel like you just, well, I've got my foot in the door so I can own this thing that I kind of like. It just doesn't feel worth it anymore. That's why I stopped buying from them. Like, it's just, and like they're really into the figures, and like, I don't care about the figures, man. I want to put a nice box on my shelf that I can take off the shelf and look at the contents and enjoy it and then put it back. I don't want a figure that I have to set up or put on a shelf somewhere. Anyway, I'll stop ranting, because otherwise I will get into it, and I don't really think I need to. Physical forever, conditions apply. Yeah, I love physical stuff. If I had the time and money, I would start a publishing group. In fact, there was one that I found that's out of Czech that is creating physical releases of games, and the reason I found them is because they're actually one of the first games that appears that they've been publishing is a Flight of the Amazon Queen 25th anniversary edition. And I forget the name of the group right now, but I was looking at it and I haven't really vetted them yet, so I don't know if it's worth talking about in detail yet. But they're a Czech company, and it does seem like they might have the right attitude, which is interesting.
Yes.
What you're saying is that
Oh my gosh.
your run of buying their games has become limited? Yes, I am saying that. It's funny because like when I first said I'm not buying any more of their games, they were doing a run of like LucasArts games that I really thought like, oh, I should get those. I really want them. So I did buy more after my first time saying, oh, I'm not going to buy anymore. But after that, I've resisted the temptation when a few nice looking things have come up. I'm like, I'm not going to bother. So yeah, interestingly. Good morning, Tyralore. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good one. That's from Sweden too. Oh, nice. Very cool. Yeah, I was gonna try and talk Swedish to you, but I will not. I've been lax in my Duolingo, so I'll just embarrass myself. Sorry, I missed a ton of chat, and there's a big one there from Kinnikos. Not to mention from MacGlad. Not to mention they were selling off unsold limited copies at places like Best Buy. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Look, frankly, if I could go to a local store and get the game, like get the box for less than they were selling it for in the first place, like I would do that. In fact, I did do that with Stalker 2. Stalker 2 was selling on Steam for like 60 Australian, or was it 100 Australian dollars? It was a lot of money. Somewhere between 60 and 100 Australian dollars for Stalker 2. And I went to EB Games, and they had Stalker 2 on the shelf, and it was discounted to half price. I think I paid like 20 or 30 bucks for it. And I like, yeah, there was no actual disc in there. It was still just a code for Steam. But I did get a physical case and some stuff to look at, so I felt like I got a really good deal. Frankly, if like more publishers did that, I would go to EB Games and buy more games. Like, it's cheaper than I have to pay for it on Steam, and I get some cool stuff to look at. That sounds like a good deal to me. Oh man, good to see you there, Navback. Good to see you as well. Welcome in. Again, thank you. A huge shout out to Duke Donuts, everybody. If you haven't checked out Duke Donuts' channel, please go ahead and do that. I think most people here have come from Duke's channel anyway, but I'm going to drop the shout out and encourage you to go follow Duke Donuts. If you're not already following Duke Donuts, please do. So anyway, I've got this game. It's from Limited Run Games. It's Lucasfilm Games' classic Grim Fandango, which I really loved playing through when I played through it for the first time. And I've never played through it again since, because it was a big experience. It's got a lot of content. Like, and I mean it's got a lot of content. I thought I was getting towards the end, and it turned out I was probably like 1/3 to halfway through the game. I thought, oh, we're nearing... It feels like we're probably going to be nearing the end soon. It's probably one of the longest LucasArts games that came out, like the point-and-click genre. But like the art style is brilliant. They really leaned into the aesthetic and stuff that they could get out of the 3D, you know, point-and-click adventure game. It's got a great story, very interesting. Of course, Duke Donuts, you're very welcome for the shout-out. Yeah, Duke's birthday. You should say happy birthday to Duke Donuts, MacLad. Exactly. So anyway, this is a sealed copy of the game that I got from Limited Run. I didn't buy 2 copies or anything like that. I wouldn't waste my money. I do believe that Limited Run Games boxes will be worth something in the future, because they are a high enough standard of quality that I think that they deserve to be. But I just don't feel like I want to support the company anymore. That's the main reason I've stopped buying it. I just don't really feel like they have my best interest at heart as a collector. Like, I think people hear the word collector and they think that person's going to spend a lot of money on stuff. And it's like, that's not my experience. I don't want to spend a lot of money on stuff. I want to get a good deal, and I want to have a high quality product if I'm going to buy something brand new off the shelf. And I don't think the prices that they charge for them are worthwhile. And I don't think that, yeah, again, I don't think they have the best interest of a PC game collector at heart. So, you know, yeah, a little bit more respect for the customer would go a long way. I just realized I don't know where, if I've got a knife close at hand. Oh, I do. It's right here. Okay, good. So I can cut the plastic off. Cut from one year to 2 year, year 1 to year 2 in Grim Fandango, where it pans up from the automat and the sky turns night, and then it pans down on the building and says Manny's on the sign. One of the coolest cuts in video games. It does have a lot of great stuff like that. Content like that is definitely true. Also, hi Surprise Beast. Grim Fandango sounds like a Halloween dance. It does. And that's thematically accurate, I think, as well. I'm just gonna try not... I don't want to, like, break anything, but I'll cut this corner open. I'll try and be careful and all that. I'm gonna have to peel this off because it's a two-piece box. So there's no, like, saving the shrink wrap or anything like that in this case. And I'm fine with that. There we go. It's open. People underestimate goodwill from companies. Yeah, true. Oh yeah, and everybody send the best vibes and best wishes toward Duke Donuts in his search for fortune. Do people save shrink wrap? Sometimes they do, Atomic Dragon. So I'll show you an example. One sec. If the box accommodates saving the shrink wrap, it makes sense sometimes to do that. Honestly, I don't really mind either way. But, in this case, the shrink wrap's still on, but the box is open on the top here, so we can slide the inner box out and open that. So, there's an example for you. Anyway, it's open. We can actually have a look. I'm not going to keep the shrink wrap or anything. That's going in the bin. All right. Yeah, it depends on the box type, of course. Like, some boxes accommodate keeping the shrink wrap on more than others. Now it's a little bit more readable, too. Tell me if it's going in and out of focus as well, because I might not notice that, if that camera is going in and out of focus or not. Something's rotten in the land of the dead, and you're being played for a sucker. Meet Manny Calavera. Travel agent at the Department of Death. He sells luxury packages to souls on their 4-year journey to eternal rest. You know, if I had noticed the 4-year journey when I first played, I would have known exactly where I was up to during the course of playing the game. Anyway, but there's trouble in paradise. Help Manny untangle himself from a conspiracy that threatens his very salvation. This game is huge, by the way. It's got a lot of interesting things going on, a lot of intrigue. I probably should play it again. It's really difficult to open the box. Like, it's got a vacuum seal on it, practically. I'm gonna, like, shake it a little bit, and hopefully it comes on out. I thought it was a bit out of focus, but it was just on 480p. Oh, there you go. Yeah, tell Twitch to actually be in reasonable quality. It's like they want to save money or something. Why is this not... Come on. Work with me here. I'm like... Okay. Come on. On a 1440p screen, every stream looks weirdly blurry. So you have them at full screen resolution. Does Twitch allow us to stream higher than 1080? I don't think it does. I think YouTube does. I'm not sure. Hey, Ben, you good to see you on YouTube, by the way. No such problems as 480 on YouTube, unless it's your internet's dying out. Mm-hmm. This took a lot of effort to open, but I think I've finally done it. Unbelievable. I thought it was going to be a lot easier than that. Alright, let me get this knife out of the way, just in case. I don't want to accidentally put something on it and damage or dent it. Only a select few people can do 1440. Wow. Let me check how big it is on the chat in view overlay. What? Okay. A remaster, you got a little model of Manny in his car. Well, this should have that then, I guess, because this is the remaster. This is the limited run games, and it's got the remaster and stuff. So let's see what actually comes in the box. There's Grim Fandango Remastered. CD, DVD, Blu-ray. It doesn't say. It's a disc of some kind. I like this background art here. It looks like concept art from the game's design, perhaps. Actually, so does this. There's this little guy. That's pretty awesome. He comes apart, and inside carries gifts. I don't know. I assume it's got all the cool stuff on it, like digital copies of the discs and material and stuff like that. They usually have a lot of good stuff. I don't know, maybe it's got even more than that on there. But that's pretty cool. I'll hold it up so you can get a better look at it. There you go. Hello, Evelyn Avoid. Good to see you. A giant pinata float horse that's also USB key. It is indeed, exactly that. Hey, Shinjin Man. Good to see you. What's in this one? Oh, wow. It's Glottis. Is this gonna work, or am I gonna need to turn off autofocus again? I don't know. It's Glottis car with Manny riding in the back. Actually, it's like a full-on little car model. Like, it's pretty cool, actually. That is pretty cool. And it's only one piece as well, so that's nice that the packaging actually did survive. Or did help it survive, I should say. There's something in here. The wheels work, yeah, actually. The wheels spin. Yeah, every wheel spins. Huh. What could this be? I feel like taking this out of its sleeve is going to make it a pain to put it back in the future, but we'll see. It might be a ticket to the afterlife, yeah. I'm trying to, like, do the least amount of damage to it to get it out of here without... I want to save the sleeve, because I'll probably put it back in there once I'm done looking at it. Wow, that's cool. That is actually pretty damn cool. Nothing on the reverse side. That's awesome. Yeah, that looks really, really, really cool. There's a lot of cool details in there too. This feels dirty, Itsy Nibbles? Why? We're enjoying looking at everything. Oh, you mean undoing the packaging? I don't know how else to do it. Sorry. 1440p enhanced broadcast with H.265, however, it requires beta access. Oh, okay. I don't feel the need to do that. I'm streaming, like, games from 1983, so I don't feel the need. Really. Alright, there we go. That was pretty cool. It's funny because it's been so long since I ordered this thing. I don't really remember what it was supposed to have. So everything's a little surprise. When you run your run DLSS 5 over your game, what? Over my game? No, I don't think that'll work. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember how to put all this stuff back. Greetings from Grim Fandango, the land of the dead. Greetings from Grim Fandango, the land of the dead. Look how cool this is. Look at all the cast members. That's awesome. That is really cool. There's a lot of characters in there that are very recognizable. Some of them I'm not so familiar with. Like, I'm not quite sure who some of these guys are, but many of them are quite memorable. Oh, look at that. It's even got... I guess I could genuinely post this if I wanted to. I don't know why I would. It's very nice looking, though. I quite like it. It's almost like they put all the models in one scene. Almost like that, Grizzleby. Almost. What is, oh, this is like an awesome poster. I wonder if it's double-sided or not. Grim Fandango Remastered. Something's rotten in the land of the dead. You're being... Okay, yeah, that's the same as what we read on the back of the box. Meet Manny. He's suave. Hang on, we gotta unravel this entire poster to see it, but then I'm not gonna be able to hold it on the screen. Oh, it is double-sided, I think. He's suave. He's debonair. He's dead. And he's your travel agent. Yeah, I genuinely can't fit the whole thing on the screen at once, so you just have to... Whoop. There you go. And on the other side... Actually, this is awesome looking. Whoop. Trying to be gentle with it, but at the same time, I'm too gentle. I'm letting go of it. I don't know if you can read that or not. There you go. That's the other side. Which I don't know which side's my favorite. They're both very good looking. Black and white movie poster is super cool. I agree. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that was a lot of cool stuff in there, actually. It's like Limited Run Games knew what they were doing. But, this is like exactly the level of content that I would expect, like, that I would enjoy to have. But again, like, it's just, I think the prices just got a little out of hand as well. Like, they were already kind of high priced, and they got a little out of hand over the years as well, so... I don't know. Maybe I'm just too poor to enjoy, to really enjoy what Limited Run Games has to offer, but I didn't really feel like they had my best interests at heart when they were making these productions, so... Yeah. That's all I have to say about that, I guess. How come this won't fit back in? Oh, it does. I just have to... It's a pressure fit. There we go. I don't know how these little flaps are supposed to hold a CD in place. That seems like a design flaw to me. Also, it feels like it hasn't quite landed. That's better. That's better. All right, now where does this thing? How does this thing fit in? Like this? Yes. Yes, like that. Well, that was fun. I'm glad we got to enjoy opening that one and looking through it all. You're very welcome, Karif. I had fun opening it. That wasn't printed on a Canon inkjet? No, it was not. It looked nice. Very nice. I'm very happy to share it, as always. It does look like it's, yeah, this'll last. This'll sit on the shelf. I mean, the one thing I will, give them credit for is, like, everything is, like, a decent quality. I think they had a bad run of just being a little bit too cheap on some stuff. This doesn't feel like it's too cheap. I didn't open the CD to look at the CD or anything like that. But, like, the box is a really nice box. Like, solid material. The quality of the print is nice. The poster looked great. Everything, like, looked good. I mean, frankly, I'm surprised. That little car figurine is kind of great. And it's good that it fits in the box. So I can keep it in the box, and when I want to look at it, I can pull it off the shelf and have a look. So that's nice as well. Yeah, and this is one of the games... I had been trying to get an original release of this game for a long, long time. So when Limited Run Games did it, I was like, that's one that makes a lot of sense for me to buy. Because I wanted something that looked this good. like the original would have looked, kind of thing. But frankly, like the box material is stronger and probably better as well. So, like there's a lot of things to appreciate here. I'm not trying to pretend like they haven't done good work. It's just that I think just the way they run the business and the way that they treat their consumers, like I just don't think they have the best interest at heart. Maybe I'm just no longer the customer base that they're targeting. I don't know. If they improve, you know, maybe I would go back and start buying again, but I really don't feel like I want to anymore. So anyway, Grim Fandango, that was fun. Says Lucasfilm and not LucasArts. Yeah, I guess Lucasfilm is the current iteration. They started out as Lucasfilm, they became LucasArts for a little while, and then they went back to Lucasfilm. So, and the logo's a little different than the old school Lucasfilm logo. It's very subtle, the differences. But yeah. Yeah. So, like, some of the games, like, I think Zack McCracken is Lucasfilm on my original Zack McCracken box, but somewhere along the way, they became LucasArts. I'm not sure exactly where. I wonder, actually, if the original Monkey Island is Lucasfilm on it. Not sure. So, connoisseur of Lucasfilm logos. The reason that I know the logo differences is because I was making a reproduction box that I wanted for my copy of the Commodore 64 game Labyrinth. And I wanted to get the right logo on there. So yeah, it was a little bit of effort to figure that out. But yeah, I've clearly labeled the box as a reproduction. I'm not trying to deceive anybody. I just wanted it to look right, you know, for the marks that are on the box. So yeah, that's why I knew about that. Life Forcer. Monkey Island 2 is the first game with LucasArts branding, I think, at least in game. Okay, yeah, there you go. Interesting. 92, 93 when they became LucasArts. 90 is when Lucasfilm games rebranded to LucasArts. Okay, it's around that era. Don't know exactly when. I wonder what other games they produced. So many concerned parents complained about Exodus box. It's pretty funny that you would complain about something like that looks this cool. Like, when I was a kid, I used to love drawing pictures of, like, you know, this kind of, like, demons and monsters and whatever. And it did garner the wrong kind of attention. Like, oh, you know, anyway. So I get it, I guess. But I think this looks awesome. This is rad. Yeah, too bad the back of the box is not as exciting. It's just like, oh, okay, it's a lava pit and, like, some text. But yeah, of course, we're gonna need access to a few things while we play the game. So the Book of Play, we're still referring to it occasionally. Mainly when we want to, like, work out, like, what the max stat is that we should be aiming for or something like that for a particular character. The map has come in pretty helpful quite a few times, but sometime I should sit down and decode these runic symbols. I have not yet done that. It might have some clues that will help me solve the game. You never know. I do find it strange that they've got all these locations along the sides of the map, but they don't actually print the locations on the map. Like, we know that Lord British's castle is right here. Like, I don't know why it's not drawn on the map. It feels like something that should be on the map. Maybe it's because they want to maintain the mystery. But, like, this lake is here, actually. Because when we went into that zone, we did find that there was a lake there. So that's pretty cool that it's on the map. I wonder if any other secret features are also on the map. Not precisely, no. Because I believe there's like a hidden space up here somewhere with a cave in it. And it's like, you can kind of see that there's a land bridge going across this area, but you don't get to see that there's a dungeon in there. And there's this area here with the the forest. It doesn't show that you can walk straight in on the left there, and then there's a little hidden village. It is interesting, though. Hey, Serpents! Thank you for the watch streak. 20 stream streak, wowee. This is the era of Dungeons & Dragons Satanic Panic. Yeah, yep. Demons are evil, they kill our legs and eyelashes. What? I don't understand. The box hardly has anything to do with the actual game, too. Yeah, classic. A classic case of this game is not technologically advanced enough to look as cool as the cover art. Hey there, Personal Play Paradigms. Just wanted to say real quick, really enjoy your streams. You're a legend. Thank you so much for saying that. I really appreciate the message. Every time I see a message like that, it really does, it does elevate my, my state of mind. I feel great. It makes me very positive. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Ultima 8 was another controversial cover, was it? I don't remember what's on the cover of 8. And 8 feels like it would have been late for that kind of reaction. Good morning, Miamiville. Great to see you. Consult the Book of Play when you want to find out what the hell Garriott was thinking. Yeah, this is also super helpful. Mainly because of these, the links between, like, what letter you need to press and such. Oh, this actually tells us how many points we need in our mana pool as well. That's great. I will now know how much, what spells I can cast. Like, what's the maximum spells I can cast. Very helpful. What was that? Something just happened. Examine box. You want to see Ultima 8? I hope I've got it. I will try. We'll have a look. It's a pentagram pentacled. Okay, and it's named Pagan. I may have that then. Yeah.
Daddy, would you like some sausages?
Got it grounded as a child back in the 80s because I played D&D with my cousins. My parents totally fell for the Satanic Panic. I know people who had stuff thrown out and stuff like that as well. Like, yeah, it was a weird time to be alive. This is cool. Look at this cool, like, face on the floppy disk too. That's pretty awesome. Anyway, I guess we don't really need to look at every single piece in the box, but we do need to maintain that we've got these books out.
Hey, Mike.
Hey. Hey, Ruined Pixels. Great to see you. Thank you for the tier 2 support in 38 months as well. I really appreciate it. You're a legend. Thank you. Thank you for being a legend. Props to I can't even talk. Props to Origin for their props. They do have some cool stuff. That's for sure. All right, I'm gonna put the box to the side here with the stuff on top of it so I can refer to it. I'm probably gonna refer to these two early. But yeah, I think the idea that I can, like, look at this and go, okay, I know I can cast up to 35 points. That's very helpful. It is a little disappointing though, because that means I can't resurrect any players myself. Maybe I should go create a new character and swap out Owen, but I've spent so much money on Owen already. Maybe I can edit the file and turn him into a fuzzy, and then, or whatever they're called, and then use that. I won't do it. I won't cheat. I won't cheat. I won't. Although I could, but I won't.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, Christopher Janks. Welcome. Oh, we got a box redemption. I can't do this. I gotta get Ultima 8. I'll just read the rest of the chat that's there at the moment, and then I'll go get the box. If I've got it. I hope I've got it. I think I've got it. Your mother used to be a believer in Satanic Panic before she suddenly abruptly became an atheist out of nowhere. Wow. Weird. Sacred geometry? The pentagrams of sacred geometry, is it? Okay, I don't know. I guess I'm lucky that by the time I was approaching mainstream pop culture by the late 90s, my parents seemed to stop throwing things out for religious reasons. That's helpful. That or my family avoided hanging around such families. Yeah, that's possible as well. Some families were far more serious about it than others, I guess. At the very start of the game, the most you can have in a stat is 25. So your starting spell selection is sharply limited. I found that out. But my the character that I've got doing spell casting only can get 75 points in wisdom and magic, which they have done, I believe. So yeah, I made a bad choice on that character creation, I guess. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Oh yeah, I've been playing for a while, Hellgraph Dragon, but I haven't solved hardly anything. Like I'll give you as we look at Ultima 8, I'll give you a bit of an update of where I'm up to in Ultima 3. And I can see why people would have a satanic panic about something called pagan with a pentagram on it. I can see why. That origin logo is awesome. The cover, honestly, is not that great. Like, it's fine, I guess. It's a little bit like they did the Ultima 7, and they're like, oh, we don't have to do much effort for our cover art anymore, huh? And so they did this for 8. Can't beat free publicity. That's true. Ultima 3 gives this huge list of classes and 4 races, but some of the classes just aren't worth it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I picked the wrong ones or not. Must mean it goes pretty fast. Yeah, this game's super fast. Look at all those flames. Oh man, it looks awesome. This is what we've got to look forward to. These screenshots. That looks rad. I can't wait to play it. I guess I'll have to hurry up and finish Ultima 3. A stack of floppy disks, all wrapped up in tissue paper. Stacks on stacks. And what else have we got? This map is not as cool as Ultima 3's map. But it's a different kind of cool, I guess. I suppose it's like you rotate the map to like figure out what you want to look at. It's pretty cool. It's cloth map though. I do enjoy a cloth map. The Chronicle of Pagan. I guess that's the game manual and such. I don't want to read too deeply into any of this. The install guide, because I'm going to be playing it sometime soon. 1994 CD-ROM exchange upgrade policy. Ooh. Floppy to CD delivery medium, $9.95. That sounds like a great deal, honestly. Floppy or CD delivery medium to enhanced CD, $19.95. That's pretty awesome, honestly. Good on them. A single-use napkin. I like calling them tea towels, broccoli donut. Alright, little quick start sort of guide there. They really dropped the ball for Ultima 8 map. It was the coolest box add-in and super useful, but it's useless in Ultima 8. Oh, really? Ultima 8 Speech Pack, Clue Book, Shadowcaster, Ultima 7 Ultima Underworld 1 and 2 and more associated products. We create worlds. That's awesome. What a cool flyer. I'll have to play Shadowcaster sometime. I really want to play it. I also want to play Cyber Mage. Wing Commander Academy $49.95. Shadowcaster $69.95. Strike Commander. The Silver Seed. Oh my gosh! The alternate box design for Interactive Movie #1. They haven't named it yet. Oh man, that is so cool. You've been kidnapped, brain wiped, altered to possess phenomenal physical abilities, and marooned in a strange hostile realm. You have to escape while learning who you are and discovering what has been done to you and why. Multiple camera angles show your own 3D actor from all perspectives. The amazingly shaded and fully textured 3D figures and environment, fully digitized sound effects, the quality of character movement, and the intricate detail is so dazzling they might make you forget to watch your back. But don't! MS-DOS 386 DX33 Plus, 4 megabytes of RAM. Interactive Movie 1. Yeah, that is, in fact, Bioforge. That's so cool. Love seeing stuff like that. So this game had to be gutted because EA time constraints. So the game has a patch that was released later, along with the patch for the voice acting, if you want it. Oh wow, that's interesting, Moonfur. You watched a video on Ultima 6, Mike, and you discovered that the FM Towns version has voice acting, so you're gonna need me to play that version. I'll see what I can do, Grognak, but I'm not promising anything. I own the DOS version, I think, so... Sorry, not Bioforge, Interactive Movie 1. Exactly. So weird, right? And it's... Yeah, I want to know more. I want to know more about what they were trying to do with it. Frankly, I wish there was a sequel to Bioforge. It's such a great game. Cyber Saga, hi, good to see you. That has to be Bioforge. It absolutely is Bioforge, yeah. It's such a strange thing to see that. There's a few alternate box designs I've seen for that game, other than obviously the one that we ended up getting. Which is also, the one we got is totally radical. I love it. Runs on a 386, crawls maybe. Yeah, I think that spec is probably before they knew what the spec was going to actually be. Like, they're still working on it, right? Very interesting. Killick, good to see you. Interactive Movie #2. #2? What's Interactive Movie #2? Oh, Bioforge 2. Right, yeah, of course. Yeah, exactly. I want Interactive Movie #2. Alright. I think we're ready to play Ultima. No, I said the name wrong again. Exodus Ultima 3. If you like this desk mat, it's branded for me, but you can always go on to my Redbubble store and get one if you like it. No pressure. I'm just saying if you like it. Some people like it. I like it. Hey, thank you for the lurk, Hellgraph. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a good time anyway. DOS gaming. Now, I am playing a modified version of the DOS game. I have enabled basically EGA graphics. I don't know if I fixed anything else in there, though. Darmin, welcome in. Thank you very much. Or Imdarmin, welcome in. Thank you very much for the raid. You've read that they were working on something called Bioforge Plus, but never completed it. I forgot exactly why. Oh, man. That could have been cool. I'll have to see if I can find out more about that. I'll look it up. I'll try and remember to anyway. Imdarman, what were you playing? You were playing some Party Animals Friday. Oh yeah, let's party, it's Friday! Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it. Have you looked at eBay yet? No, I haven't looked at eBay. Do you want me to take a look at eBay right now? Just say the word, Grognak. I'll take a look. What were you playing today? Party Animals. I'm not familiar with Party Animals. If you don't like it, we will have somebody go to your house and make you an offer you can't refuse. What's that? What Ace Ray? What? You gonna send someone here? Gosh. Yeah, let's have a squiz. All right, we'll go to eBay before we get playing. It's been at least one stream since we looked at eBay, right? So things that I was looking for was like a replacement manual for my copy of Lost Vikings and a manual for my, I don't have one for my Prince of Persia game. So we could look for those two. DOS manual Prince of Persia. And don't show me Prince of Persia 2 manuals, please. I'm asking for this in English. Prince of Persia. Whoa, how did that select everything on the screen? That was weird. Yeah, I'm not seeing one. I'm not seeing one. Just going through quickly here. Yeah, I don't see one. Get rid of the word DOS. Prince of Persia. Let's see if we can select PC here. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. All right. Let's look for, golly, what am I looking for? Right, Lost Vikings. The Lost Vikings. Change that to video games. Change that to PC. It's autumn right now in Australia. Yeah. I guess so. It's on its way. Is it right now? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Prince of Persia manual might be a lost cause on eBay, I think. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised what happens, Grognak. Party. Found them? There they are. We found the Lost Vikings. What we're really looking for is... Actually, this is like... I think this is quite expensive. And yet... If this is an authentic original poster, that's a pretty good deal if you're trying to finish your box collection. Like, if you buy this, and then you buy that, then you'll have a complete in-box version, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. I'm not sure. I bought my poster separately, but I didn't think I paid nearly that much. I think I paid a lot less. Yeah, I didn't see anything in there. The only thing that looks close is these two, and their prices are too high for me to justify it. And we don't know what the condition of the manuals are. J52, welcome. Good to see you too, by the way. Vital Knev, hi. Great to see you. Serious Sam, the first encounter was first released 25 years ago. Really? It's Serious Sam Day today? I didn't know that. Serious Sam was like mind-blowing when I first saw it. I was like, it looks so good. It did look so good. It was really impressive. There was a lot of good engine tech that they were showing off with Serious Sam. Yeah, to this day, I still have fond memories of just like looking at the demos and stuff like that at the time. Really impressive stuff. Just thought maybe putting in Prince of Persia Classic will help. Yeah, you never know. It's very hard to find stuff like that, even on eBay. Like, yeah, if I just search for Prince of Persia 1, like, I'm gonna find this. If I do Prince of Persia MS-DOS, that sometimes can help. Not in this case, though. Oops. Did not mean to insert a slash there. Yeah, we're not gonna find it. It's funny because like there were a few copies on eBay recently, but I guess they have been sold or unlisted because I'm not seeing them right now. Yeah. I'm scrolling pretty quickly because I just don't think I'm gonna see anything. That's the nearest one, and that's not exactly the copy that I'm looking for. That's like a later release, I believe. This is like, yeah, quite a different release, actually. Cool looking box, but it's not cool looking enough for US $1,429.99. It's not that cool. All right, let's look again for now that we've looked for those things. There's probably some more stuff we could look for, like Ultima 4, for example. Actually, let's look for Ultima 1. I still don't have Ultima 1. Just the map? Somebody's parting out a copy of Ultima 1 and selling the individual maps for $80 each? What an asshole. Ultima 2. The price is so high, though. What on earth are these prices? Yeah, you have to adjust for the Australian dollar first, but some of them are out of order. They're way too high. What is this? This is Underworld 1 and 2. Okay. Underworld 1 and 2, I guess. Does it not have a box? What is this? Missing cover art. Japan import version. Sony PlayStation. Oh, okay. PlayStation version. This looks cool. I don't think my copy of Ultima 5 has this much stuff in the box. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. I have anonymous follows on the channel, so feel free to lurk if you want to, or you can jump in the chat and say hello. Either way, I do appreciate it. I hope you have a good time hanging out with us today. Oh, look at this. It's Ultima 4 for only 430 Australian dollars. Why is Ultima 4 so much more expensive than some of the other Ultimas that are around it? Ultima 1 and 2 both seem to be ridiculously priced no matter what. Ultima 3, I've found for reasonable prices many times. But Ultima 4, I don't know. I just never see it for a good price. It's always like, yeah, give us $500 for the entire thing. And they always say complete in box, and they're always missing something. They're always missing a piece. Yeah. This is probably the best way to get Ultima 1 and 2, honestly, in like an early era release sort of box. The Ultima Trilogy. Because it does seem like this gets listed for less than a copy of Ultima 3 does pretty frequently. That might be the way to go. Maybe that's the way I can sort of complete my collection. I don't know. Ultima 9.
Morning, sir.
This is the Dragon Edition. This is the giant box one. Retro Island Gaming has this. Good morning, Isolt Lem. Great to see you. I hope you're having a good day today. Tell him he's dreaming, Roo. Yeah, tell him he's dreaming. This is a ridiculous price. But I am curious about it. I don't know if this got released in Australia in the large box. But the Dragon Edition is like, I don't know if they've got anything in here for scale, like a banana or something like that. But it's quite large. Saw that for 100E just recently. Is E euro? It wasn't sealed? Right. That's a euro? Yeah, okay. I mean, I wouldn't mind owning this. I don't know how big it is compared to some of the other big boxes I've got. I'm not sure, like, in terms of volume, like, which is bigger, but they kind of went all in on the, like, leather-bound book aesthetic without actually leather binding anything. It's all just cardboard. It's got the latches and stuff as well. I think it looks great. My copy of Ultima 9 is just like a regular PC big box size, I guess. But yeah, look at that. The book aesthetic is really strong here. I don't know if, like, if it has anything extra in the box compared to the regular size big box. It does need a banana. If there was a banana in here, I'd really understand the size of it a lot better. C package back for ESRB content descriptors. Okay. It's kind of awesome that they made such a giant box for it. Hey Noru, welcome. Definitely bigger than a normal box. Maybe not twice as big, but almost, if memory serves. It's quite large. Yeah. I've got some bigger boxes. Like, we can have a look at some of my bigger boxes, but I don't know. Yeah, I probably the easiest way to answer this question is just to look it up. There's, like, the Ultima Collector's Guide. I don't know. There's probably a listing in here of, like, the dimensions of the box. I mean, this is an old school website. Maybe it's too old to have the that version of Ultima. Ultima main series, Ultima 9, IBM PC, Dragon Edition, US. Okay, the box is extra large, about 12 by 15 inches, otherwise known as 31 by 38 centimeters. So 31 centimeters, that's pretty big by 38. I guess I can measure some other boxes that I've got and see if it's about the same dimensions. That's pretty big. Hello, Hopal. Well, I've arrived at the right time. eBay stream, woohoo. Yeah, that's right. We're checking out eBay, of course. It's good to see you. Definitely bigger than a normal box, twice as big. Right. It seems those are big numbers. 31 by 38. That's big numbers. For some reason, the fake book aesthetic makes me think of old Games Workshop Warhammer Fantasy book. It was made in fake leather, which is impossible to maintain, and recently people are trying to ask for help how to maintain their books, which are just falling apart. That's unfortunate. Yeah, those plastic leather, cheap. Yeah, I don't know. That's rough. That's rough. There's got to be a way to preserve it. It's probably a polyurethane type material, something like that, right? Thank you for the Doom Redemption. Yeah, there's probably a way to maintain it, like, but it's probably not easy to preserve. All right, yeah, I was gonna grab a larger box and measure it, but now I'm starting to wonder if I could be bothered. I'll grab one. We'll see. I've grabbed two. This is kind of a large box. But I don't know if it's 31 centimeters across. I don't think it is. It looks like it's like 20 something. Yeah, 23. And the other dimension was 38 centimeters. Yeah, it's not even... This is not even as tall as the other box is wide. This is only 29 centimeters tall. So, it's a huge box. The Ultima 9 Dragon Edition is massive. Speaking of satanic panic, this box wouldn't have survived the 90s either. This is only 35 centimeters by... Well, I guess I should do 29 by 35 centimeters. So even this box is not as large as the Dragon box. That should give you a sense of scale, because this barely fits on this. Like, it doesn't really fit on camera on my desk here. Like, the bottom edge of the box is just on the edge of the camera there, so you can, yeah, it just barely fits on screen. So the Dragon box would be too big to fit on screen with the camera setup that I have right now. That's right, Karif. You gotta be a real connoisseur of these of these big boxes, right? For some reason, the fake book has said, oh right, I read that one. Yeah, that's really interesting though, well, what you said, Karif, about them falling apart. I don't know if I've got any books or like PC game boxes that are falling apart like that. It's very strange. But the book aesthetic is really, there's a lot of games that have that. This is also sealed. This is the sigil, I forget what the name of it was, but this is also a limited run production. Signed by John Romero. Later on, Romero didn't really work directly with limited run anymore, as far as I can tell. Yeah, this has an XL size sigil t-shirt in it. 2 stickers, 1 sigil, and 1 Romero Games. Pewter statue of John Romero's head on a spike. A sigil coin. It's got a lot of cool stuff in here. Oh well. Yeah, so I don't even know where I would store something that big. 31 by 38 centimeters is pretty huge, and the thickness as well, which doesn't appear to be listed. Pretty big box. But yeah, I think if I go through this list, what do the editions look like? Like, how do you tell the difference between that edition and this edition? Like, what's the difference between the 3rd edition and the 2nd edition? I guess maybe there's some contents, something like that. How would I know if I've got a 1st edition or not? This looks about like what I've got in my box. But I guess so does this. Okay, I don't have a 3rd edition then. It's either a 2nd or a 1st edition of the Ultima 3 that I have. Well, Ultima... Oh, I can skip 4. Ultima 5. I can't remember if I've got the PC... I think I've got the PC version. Standard edition. Yeah, I mean, they all look the same, don't they? I don't know. What I'm gonna stop looking now. It's too confusing. Are there any photos of the, Oh, that's pretty cool. Wow. Escape from Mount Drash. I'm not familiar. I haven't played this one. Alright, back to eBay before we get too distracted. It's interesting, Life Forcer? Okay. Finally, a figure of my favorite Doom enemy, Romero's severed head. Severed head. Oh my gosh. I think I need to get a cup of tea going. Weird, I thought the cough was gone. It just came back for a little reprisal there. Is this available still? It's still available. I might buy it. I'm like 1000% tempted to buy this. It looks so cool. And, yeah, I'm 1000% tempted. Game created by Canada. Oh, for a long time it was thought to be lost, the Mount Drash one. Interesting. It's in very good shape is the only description. I'll be honest, this is the first time I think I've ever seen this manual for sale on eBay. So when you see it is when you should buy it, is what I tell myself. But then I look at the prices and I'm like, for a freaking manual, I'm paying 70 bucks. $100 basically after it's shipped, and I have to pay duties and whatever on it. It's probably $100. So should I buy it? I don't know, but I'm super tempted by it. Hi there, Deluxe Paint Tim. Good to see you. I ended up finding a complete copy of the game at the bottom of a cliff. Wait, what? I think one store threw copies of Escape from Mount Drash off a cliff. You gotta be kidding me. That's insane. Why would you do that? Yeah, this is super tempting. I really don't know what to do. I wish I could see the staples in any of these photos in, like, detail. Like, how this book is bound. It looks genuine. You just made an offer on Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver for PlayStation 1? Nice. Good luck. I hope you get it. Make him an offer he can't refuse, Mini Roach. What other stuff does this guy have? I think I might have looked at this before, but I'm just going to have a look right now. Holy crap. Dungeons and Dragons? That's pretty cool. Just lots of weird stuff, huh? And some PC games. Can I just, like, click on... Hang on. Click see all and then filter it to PC video games. This is how we like to explore video games. D&D and K. eBay hunting's contagious. I'm sorry if I've infected you. The game kind of deserved to be thrown off a cliff. Oh, it was that good, was it? Amazing. Dungeons and Dragons and knives. That's what we need, knives. I did see that they were selling knives. What's this? This is Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis for IBM PC. Might and Magic 6, The Mandate of Heaven. Ghostbusters 2 for PC. I don't know if that's a good game. It's probably not. TIE Fighter. Raptor? Wait, is this Raptor Call of Shadows? Let's have a look at that real quick. Is this just the shareware release? I think it is. Loom, Monkey Island, and Zack and Indy. What? What is this? LucasArts Classics Adventures on 5.25 floppy. Seems weird that they'd be publishing classics at this point, but that's wild. It's kind of cool, actually. Lemmings. What is this? Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2 Dracula's Tomb Premium Edition PAL. I don't know how much that's worth. I don't really collect in that space. I should filter to PC. I'm getting too much noise. Weird that the manual is for One Must Fall is not in this listing. Interesting. I wonder if it's under video game accessories. Nope. Manuals. Oh, okay. It's on the manuals, inserts, and box. Okay. Maybe there's something worthwhile here. To justify the postage costs. Not really. All right. Well, I'm still really tempted by it. Yeah, alright. I think it's time to end the eBay search. Alright, the eBay search is ending, and we're gonna get back to we're gonna get back to we're gonna start. Not back to. We're gonna start Ultima III Exodus. So close. Please some kind of collection sold later at LucasArts. Yeah. It seems to be a later release, but it's just strange to see it on 5.25 floppy inch 5.25 inch floppy disks. You know, from that. Yeah, I guess it's a little weird to see that. I mean, it's cool that they did it. So Lord British made this video game? Wow, he's even in the video game. How did he make it while he's in it? That seems pretty strange. Okay, what's our stats? We've got 10 gold. I mean, we've got 1,000 gold. That's enough for 10 stat points. I gotta find some more marks. Maybe I just go looking for marks. Actually, I should spend 1,000 gold on food, right? All right. Let's hand 400. Wait, what? No. Hand from player 1 to player 3 food 400. Hand from player 1 to 2. Food, 100. No, 200. Hand from player 1 to player 4. Food, 200. There you go. Now everybody's got about even food. That's good. And what's our, okay. Are we carrying a bunch of items around? No. We got an extra mace and an extra armor, but that's not really worth going to sell right now. So what we're looking for is marks. And I don't really know where to go to find marks. There was also something mentioned about Dawn or something like that.
Yeah! Take that, Andy!
At some point,
Screw you!
I believe. It says orcs, but I only see one orc. Man, poor Andy. What did Andy do to you? Okay, we'll fight you. I'm starting to feel like the, what's it called again? Rapond? And the other one, they only work, like, occasionally. And I wonder if there's, like, a time that they do work. Brr, 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 brr. Like, if you have, like, you know, two, you know, I guess, like, it works once every, you know, 5 battles or something like that. I had horses somewhere, but I forget where I left them. Mike, have you remembered to turn on turn DLSS 5 on? I mean, I can do that if you want. I don't think it'll achieve much in this video game, though. Okay, that's, Oh, there's my horse. Well, I guess we're going in this dungeon. Maybe there'll be something cool here. Oh my gosh! I would.
Yes, have some.
Have some, bop, bop,
Yes,
bop,
have
beep.
some.
I would like to have some coffee. That's a great idea. Thank you very much for the 200 bits. You're a legend. Thank you so much. Should I go make a coffee? I could drink a coffee. I mean, it's 8 p.m. Maybe I should make a cup of tea. I don't know. Coffee might be a little bit too powerful. I don't know. Well, I'll have a think about it. Coffee good? Maybe I should get coffee. I don't know. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna press Q to save my game. Then I'm gonna press E to enter. Then I'm gonna press I to ignite a torch. I'm gonna press P to peer, and I'm gonna look at this. I've been in this dungeon before. I tried to go through this dungeon. It looks really familiar. Like, real familiar. I might even have a bunch of screenshots that include, like, paths for this dungeon already. So possibly I want to spend some time looking at those. He looks real familiar. All right. Time awaits. Wait, wasn't there something about talking to the Time Lord? Hmm. Oh, gosh darn gremlins! So don't go in that room. Just making my morning brew. It's 9 a.m. Well, enjoy your morning brew. And thank you for the 200 bits once again. I should have done the other spell. What am I thinking? Hey, G Pudding. Welcome. Good to see you. Going on with Goblin? Well, the Goblin's gobbling all my food. One. Dang it, we've already got the mark from this dungeon. Okay. What if there's multiple marks in the dungeon, though? Titans! More like loosens. Come on. Win already. How you going, G Pudding? What's going on with pudding? Gaia's Terminus, greetings. I don't know why I'm wasting this spell. Have you married Lord British yet? Or whatever you do in these games. I haven't married Lord British yet. I guess we'll find out, though. If that's a thing. These dungeons are so... They're so something. Oh, it's dark? Alright, I guess we'll have to explore this dungeon again later, another time. Woke up and ate a bit? Nice. It's a good start to the day. Marks, you gotta catch them all, and then what? I don't know. All I know is what the Oracle told. Which is not much, to be honest. I'm kind of just waiting for the moon phases to align right now. Oh, we've made it. We're back in here. This is where we want to be. I guess I gotta fight this guy? Why'd I press that button? Wasted a whole turn because of that. You guys aren't dying enough. Damn. Pokemon Hyasthi... What? I don't even know. I don't know what you typed to Locktank Tim. Whoops, wrong button. Alright. Cool. Devil Guard. We've looked around Devil Guard before, and I don't really get it. Marks gained in dungeons. Yep, I've learned that. Good day. After he beats the game, he will be declared the chosen one, destined to one day purchase Ultima 4. One day. Thieves Guild. Hot metal leaves a mark. Yep. Got that much. The king favors a mark. That's the one that I found. And there is a king's mark, and I just don't really know what it means. Like, I assume it means Lord British won't do something for you until you get the king's mark, but I've got the king's mark, and he hasn't said anything different. So maybe I need to set some other thing in motion before he'll favor my mark. I don't really know. A mark helps invoke the snake. I haven't figured that one out, but there is a mark of the snake I know of. So, the Oracle told me that there's 4 marks, and there's a snake, a force, a fire, and a king mark. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. I will pay 10. Ambrosia, ever heard of it? Yes. What if I pay 20? Dawn, the city of myths and magic. Yes. What if I pay 8? What if I pay 15? Yeah. About 25. Dawn, the city of myths and magic. What if I pay 30? Oh, I ran out of money? Alright, I got more money now. 30. The conjunction of the moons finds link. The conjunction of the moons finds link? How kind of... What does that frickin' mean? What does that mean? The conjunction of the moons finds link? I feel like I have to get a dictionary to understand what the word conjunction means. Like, I think I know what it means, but now it's making me question that. Fractal Mind Mark? Right. Maybe if you wear the wedding dress, there isn't one. Turns out barkeepers don't like poor people. Yeah. Link from Zelda crossover. Yeah, that's where they got the name Link from in the Legend of Zelda. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? I thought conjunction meant joining or merging. Yeah, but what? The conjunction of the moons finds link. What does that mean? They have to both be the same? They have to be joined together physically? Like, what does that freaking mean? Anyway. Nah, I'm done. Guy wasted my time. I already went around this building, didn't I? Yeah. This guy over here is just standing around. Seek ye the Dungeon of Fire. Oh, I mean, great, you know? Okay, wait. There was one that... Okay, wait. So there's a guy that mentioned the fire, and there's a guy that mentioned the king. There was also a guy that mentioned the serpent. Something about the mark around serpent. What about the force mark? Oh, this is where I got my horse originally. Mark thee well. Food and health. Four marks, four uses. This town kind of sucks. I feel like I must have missed a guy. Hot metal leaves a mark. Gotta love the shop names in Ultima. They could have just done boring names. That's true. Very fair. They did put a little effort in around that to make things a bit more fun and unique. So King and Snake. Fire. I don't know. I feel like I've gone around the whole town a couple times now, and I haven't found anybody else to tell me about stuff. Marks gained in dungeons. Is there a dungeon hidden around here somewhere? I guess not. Hmm. Well. Hmm. Hey there. Good to see you, Innkeeper. If I ever open a store, I'm going to call it a La Grog shop. You should. Especially if you sell grog. So what it sounds like to me, in Witcher, there was an event called the Conjunction of the Spheres, where alternate worlds realities basically overlapped. And it's why there is magic and monsters and all that. Oh, okay. Yeah. What it means the astrological version, which is they get close enough in line, you see them as one object. The thing is that the moons don't do that in this game. Like, you can't observe that. You can just observe the phase that they're in. You've inspired me to start my own playthrough. A whole party has died about 3 times, and I am mapping the dungeons with a pencil and paper, step by step. So boring, but somehow fulfilling. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying that process. G'day, Refraction. How's it going, mate? Hope you're having a good one today. It's 8:32. Coffee time? I don't know. Tired but alright? Yeah, I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm having I'm having an experience with Ultima. This feels like okay, I just gotta go forward. And then oh gosh, there are hidden passages everywhere in this level, huh? I'll take a screenshot. It's the easy way. Saves me the effort of actually mapping. Stridofin, greetings, greetings. Ultima definitely is an experience. It is. It is. I'm having fun, to be honest. Like, I am having fun. The only thing is, I do have concerns that, like, I don't know, people will get bored of it. And so I am trying to not let it get too boring, if that makes any sense. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. This feels familiar. Like I've been here before. Old game is simple. Yeah, I mean, it's simple, but it's also, like, way more complex than Ultima 2 was, right? Like, way more complex than Ultima 2 was. Hmm. Probably resort to this method eventually when I get bored mapping and when I can afford the gems. Yeah, that's true. I am not sure how many gems I have left. 6. Um, okay. Wow, troll conflict. Legion love this game. Awesome. I'm glad you like it. Hmm. According to that, there's something in the center of this room. Do you think it's a trap or something cool? Misty writing, secret corners. All right, that just means there's treasures in the corner of every level of every corner of this dungeon. It's not very helpful. I already knew that from the gem peering that we already did. Well, I ran into a trap. That's nice. At least it wasn't poison. Should peer at another gem, I suppose. I've definitely been here before, and I feel like I've also screenshotted these areas before. I'm going to do it again. Hey, Jonesy. Welcome. Good to see you again, Lars. Hope you're doing well. It's going well, thank you. Looks like the only way that I can go is down in this area as well. Although the southeast corner had a question mark in it. I wonder if it's a trap or if it's a message. Woo, 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 woo. It was a trap, but we evaded it. Okay. Hmm. Just wasting gems, don't mind me. Hey, thank you for the streak. Streaking a bit while spelunking in Ultimate Dungeon. That's right, Strider. Thank you for the 35 stream streak as well. That's a lot of streaking. I appreciate it. Looks like I guess we want to go down the stairs that are nearby us. We could continue down from here. This is one of those, like, the rooms are just full of pillars. So let's go down again. More down. This is all just pillars again. We're on level 7. Let's see. Did I get a shot of level 7 already? I did. Which way do I want to go? I guess east. Reach up. Reach up. Maybe that's just telling me to try and go up. What is this? A gargoyles? Woo, 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 woo. Let's just pause for a second. OMG, I am an idiot. Why? There was a smudge of dirt on my screen, but it was in the game, and I put an actual smudge on my perfectly clean monitor to try to wipe off the fake smudge. Oh no, that's so funny, Aceroy. I think I've fallen for that before myself as well, when there's like something like, yeah, on the lens of the video game. You know, like reach out to wipe it off and make it worse. Yeah, I don't know if I've made it worse personally, but yeah, I know what you mean. Apar Unem, the chest was full of armadillos. You have died. Maybe. We'll find out. It was cloth and 49 gold pieces, actually. Misty Riding, reach up. Okay, I'm going to go up then. Which would bring us to level 6, I guess. Which I'm just going to take you on the journey here with me, and we'll look at the screenshot together here. This is where I am right now, and there's a line of chests or traps over here. But where do we really want to go? That's the question. There is only one arrow that points down from here. That's this one. So I suppose I want to go down a level, right? I suspect I want to go down a level. Every other arrow points up. And these arrows all point down, which makes sense. Except for the one in the middle, which points up. It's the opposite of level 7. I guess I'm going to go here. That's where I really want to go. And go down the next level. We'll see what's on level 8. I could also just cast a spell that lets me go down a level. That's an option as well. Speaking of casting spells, I could cast like... get some healths back. Get a coffee? Alright, I'll get a coffee, base hole. I'll do it. Only because you asked so nicely, though. Alright. I'll go get a coffee right now. I'll leave you with this to keep you entertained. Are we in replaying videos mode? I hope so. I'll be back in a minute. Enjoy whatever this is.
Our flag is secure.
Oh, refraction? If I had Tim Tams, you bet I would be getting a Tim Tam right now. I don't have any of those.
Arms and fight with up to 64 other players online. Take the battle offline through an entire single-player campaign. Maximum intensity, grand strategy, cunning tactics. Deliver carnage from above using an armada of air vehicles. The virtual battlefield of the future has arrived. Tribes 2, a multiplayer phenomenon. Team combat on an epic scale. When you fight together, you win together. Use your jetpack and go vertical to engage in aerial combat. Tribes 2, play it at home, take it online. The sequel to the 1999 online action game of the year has arrived.
It's a new era. The quest to define the most agile and articulated mechanical robots of the decade is complete. The Hercs are battle-ready. From the designers of the original Mech Warrior comes a superior line of armored might. Metal Tech, a menacing line of Herculean power. The first battle, Earth Siege. You and your squadron must save the Earth from invading cybrids. Headquarters maintains visual and audio contact with you and your squad. Herc weapons customization and battle strategy will decide your fate. Launch a few trigawatts of firepower from your electron flux at enemy ground rovers and skimmer aircraft. Your cockpit is your base of operations. Fight campaigns across desert terrain, polar ice fields, volcanic ash, and urban remains. Survive 30 missions, each with randomly generated battle elements to test your military prowess. Metal Tech Earth Siege, the future in robotic warfare simulation.
Phew! Sierra!
You know, we could sure use a little light in here.
Tim 2 alert. Sierra unleashes the next version of the most addictive game recorded to date to unsuspecting masses.
That's much better.
First, Sierra pulls you in with Tim 2's award-winning design. Next, they make it easy for anyone to get started with a 40-puzzle tutorial to play and replay at will. From there, they've got you. There's no way out because Sierra has developed so many puzzles and challenges at so many different skill levels that once you master your goal, there's always another challenge that beckons you back. Now they've added head-to-head play so that all the Tim 2 junkies in the land can battle for solution one-on-one. The incredible Machine 2 from Sierra.
That's much better.
Step up to the challenge. High-stakes robotic combat in new Metal Tech Battle Drone. You and your stable of 10 Herculans, pure fighting machines and riveting 3-space graphics. Now light source shaded with exquisite texture mapping. Mighty Hercs articulated perfectly to prowl the drone, to seek and engage your opponents. Only one fighter can be right number one. Set the battle conditions. Customize your warrior from the weapons arsenal. Wager cold hard cash or bet your life. Fight toe-to-toe. Battle with cunning, power, and skill. Ever want to launch a missile at your boss? With real-time network or modem play, you can challenge anyone, anywhere, anytime. Reach out and blast someone. Metal Tech Battle Drone, a virtual reality combat arena.
Sierra Online proudly presents the richest, most significant animated adventure ever created on CD, King's Quest VII. Roberta Williams and a cast of the world's most talented multimedia musicians, artists, and animators spin an enchanting interactive experience guaranteed to touch your entire family. In King's Quest VII, You'll enjoy graphics and sound of a caliber you've never seen or heard before on CD. So experience the magic with the most elaborate adventure game of all time, King's Quest VII.
Star sieged. A face that's a groin protector? I guess we'll let this one play out.
Face battling barbarians and evil magic on a quest for adventure in a maze of monsters. This is Hero Quest, the fantasy adventure
That's a good
game.
coffee.
Hero Quest is the best game ever made. And anyone who says otherwise is
Hey, hey, Atreides, good to see you. We're finishing Ultima 3 today. I would love to. I don't think we'll finish it though. I'm trying to figure out how to get the marks. I haven't figured out the cards yet. I don't really know where to go after that's done. Wow, the Hero Quest commands are going off awesome tonight. Yeah, I don't know Atreides. I'm not sure. At least 5 years more of gold farming. Yeah, I think I might still need to do a bit more gold farming. I've just decided to venture out and see if I can find some more marks though, because I really am tired of the grinding. Like really tired. Thank you for the Doom attempt. It's dark? Okay. I want to head south. Okay. Reach up. Okay, we're now on level 8. I don't think I've been to level 8 before. Holy crap. Look at all that. What's it all mean? It's probably all traps. I'm going to screenshot this one. All right. I'm making sure to click save on my screenshot so I don't lose it. Your H is out of control? Uh-huh. Yep. How's it going, Atreides? I hope things are going well for you. All right, what does it have to say? There's question marks all around us. I'm facing north right now. Windy secret or windy secret? It's hard to say. What the heck? The world looked weird. What are we fighting, by the way? I didn't even really look. Four squash mashes in the last 3 days. You must be... Yeah, you must be exhausted. Also, legendary of you to get into some squash matches, though. That's awesome stuff. Man, maybe I should take up squash someday. The fitness level required is pretty high. Silent but deadly secrets. Wait, oh, my mana's too low. Alright. I think... we found something. We found something. A red hot rod in the wall. Who will touch? Player 1. Z1. What have we got? Do we get a new mark? Or is it the same, one of the same two we've already got? Mark of Kings. Mark of Fire. We already had those. Mark of Force, baby. I don't know what it does, but we got it. Oh, man. That's awesome. All right. So we need everybody to touch this. Yep. And does 3... Just double checking that they've all got it. I don't want to accidentally miss one. Yep, they've all got it. Good stuff. Mark of GG. Good job. Next game. Yeah, that's it. The game's over now. Mark? I mean Andy. Oh, that's funny. That's good. I should add a mark. I should add a mark one. No rod touching, please. It's a hot rod, though. Over 40's playing squash. I know, Hazemaker, it's kind of a crazy concept, right? But still, I don't know. I don't think my knees could handle it, to be honest. I've damaged them too much over the years. But I would like to, I don't know. I want to get out there and do some trail running again. I wish I was doing that. At the very least, I want to get out and do more hiking. Always touch red hot rods you find in the dungeons, kids. That's right. Especially if they're just poking out of a wall somewhere. Remember to wear eye protection while playing squash. Is that a thing? Do people do that? They probably do, I guess. Yeah. 47, the warm-ups are taking much longer than 20 years ago. Wow. Do you know how many marks there are? Yeah, there are 4 marks. There are 4 marks. There are 4 marks. That's what the Oracle told us. And we also know what the types of marks are. Yeah. Force. It's Fire, Force, Snake, and King. So the last one we need to find is Snake. There are 4 marks. How can you be so blind? Alright, there is a question mark. Down here. It's probably a trap, but I'm going to step into it anyway. It was gremlins. Okay, that's worse than a trap. Okay, it's all treasures. All those piles of question marks that we saw in the when we peered into the gem, it's treasures. Fantastic. Ah, no, not this guy. He's a dummy. Nobody likes him. Screw you, Brattle. Oh, one of them was a trap. One of the question marks was a trap. Yeah, what am I doing? Mashed through all the wrong buttons on the keyboard there. More gremlins? I gotta be careful. Orcus. Not enough mana? Dang. These guys are a bit tough. Poisoned? No! More poisons? Damn. This is getting serious. Okay. Ready the bow. We have to cure poison on everybody, which I forget which spell that was. All I remember is that it costs like 35 to cast. Yeah, that's the one. All right. Finally. The fail to cast spell sound is the same sound as getting poisoned. I hate it. Do we know how many marks there are? Oh, sorry, yeah, we read that before. Yeah, definitely we know how many marks there are. By virtue of paying thousands of gold to the Oracle to learn. All right, now, just a quick look at this reference here. We want to do Rexu, which costs 20 points, and that'll take us up a level. So that's E.
I can't see!
Oh my gosh. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Good to have you here. I am very happy to have a follow. It's anonymous. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, we have anonymous follows here on the channel. So feel free to lurk if you want. Or you can chat if you like to. You're more than welcome either way. I appreciate it. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any chats there. We're good. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right. Where am I? I'm in a strange land on level 7 here. I don't recognize this part of level 7. Okay, now I do. I think I do. Anyway, we need a little bit more points there. Go up another level. Is there a ladder nearby? That's the wrong kind of ladder. Okay. Oh no, a fight. Level 3. Damn it, mains! I hate mains! Why am I Reckon Sue? That's a good question. It's a deep, deep question. It goes back eons, really. At least nobody's been poisoned yet. Or out of mana. Woo, 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 woo. And we're out. Got to gallop to Lord British and ask him to bless us. Welcome, my child, no more. Okay. I've maxed out one of my characters. So 2550 is the most you can earn in your max health. And beyond that, I guess levels just don't matter. End up with 19 points worth of gold as well. If we do go to Ambrosia. We need exclamation walk that just goes tick 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 tick. Yeah, that would be something. Imdamin, hi, good to see you. You've been lurking. Thank you, I appreciate it. Sorry I didn't see your message sooner. I didn't mean to not see it. Wasn't ignoring you. Okay, when do we kill Lord British? I don't know. I doubt we're capable of it. Also, I don't think it's part of the core game experience. So I mean, we could go just like loot for treasure for a little while, but that feels like a waste of time. We found 3 out of 4 marks. I believe that the dungeon north of us is one of the places we got marks. That dungeon we just completed was a mark dungeon. Not sure what to do beyond that. Like, I don't even remember where the fight I don't remember one of the dungeons is what I was trying to say. Bloop, 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 bloop. Killing Lord British is a rite of passage for Ultima players. I guess I'll have to do it at some point then. I'm lurking and I raided as well. Oh, yeah. I appreciated the raid too. Thank you. Got all these dungeon maps open on my other screen. Hmm. Wonder why that guy was hard to kill. Alright, dungeons, dungeons, dungeons. Poisoned? Hmm. Do you reckon there's a rod down here? I don't know. We defeated Lord British in 1783 and 1815. Did we? The Americans? Alright, I guess I'm just gonna, screenshot this as well. And use it to help me navigate the dungeon. Okay. Misty Writing just says go back. Strange wind, it's dark. Wyverns? Pew, pew, pew. It's always wyverns, never wyverns. What about hooverns? What's in the corner over here? Holy crap. Could this be it? Could this be the serpent mark? Kings? Fire? Force? No! We've already been here! It's either the king or the fire mark, I guess. I don't know which one. But we can cross this dungeon off the map. We don't need to visit here anymore. No! 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 Thanks, Grognak. Poisoned again, damn it. So we don't have to go in that dungeon anymore. Just have to remember that. Been there, done that. What about this dungeon? Hmm. This is danger. Thank goodness for that. The jump scare of getting into a battle. Titans. Kind of a necessity to take down some notes for these games. When I did my own playthrough of the series, I had Evernote notebook full of notes and screenshots when Evernote was a thing. Yeah. I'm using a combination of handwritten notes on my tablet, my Kindle Scribe, and screenshots of maps and stuff like that. So, yeah, I don't know. It's true. You need to maintain that sort of stuff. Yeah, okay, we're on level 5. Strange wind. That doesn't sound good. There's strange winds everywhere in here. Okay, I'm out of here. That's enough. Alright, level 6. That's no good. That's also no good. Balrons! We're in trouble. These guys are going to poison my party. You sure I'll be fine? We'll see. We'll see. Okay, we were fine. Gosh darn traps. What are these guys that I'm fighting, by the way? Titans, I guess. Yeah, they're Titans. Why I cast that spell? That was a dumb idea. It was a force of habit. I typed the open chest spell. Finally, a hit. Darth Elwood, hey, great to see you. Thank you very much for the 11 lucky bits as well. Very kind of you. Hope you're doing well today. A pleasure as always. One wonders how the Titans fit in the dungeon. Yeah, they're titanic. They should be quite large. Mike casts open chest. The barbarian ribs open the monster's chest, killing it instantly. That's a good spell. That's a good spell. Come on, Owen, just open the chest. All right. Oh. I was going to say, all we need to do now is wait long enough for Owen to have enough mana to cast the spell to descend to the next level. And then I was going to mention, hopefully no monsters will spawn. But, like, they spawned before I even had a chance to even get any of those words out of my brain. About time. It's Monster Central around here. Why are they not taking damage? Finally, we went down a level. All right. Level 8? Strange wind. This feels really weird. Okay, I'm in a corner. We don't have any torches left. Dang. Pause for a second. I gotta read the spell books.
I can't see!
Yeah, exactly. Not sure if it's mentioned in the manual, Mike, what the max level is. Won't say what it is, but one of your party is technically beyond it. Gorath is already max level in terms of HP increase. The maximum hit points was 2550, I think. So I found that out by running into Lord British. Teddy Boars and Donkey Kong drums, the favorite toys of children worldwide. Right, that's exactly right. Yeah. I usually experience a strange wind after eating a Taco Bell. Oh no, okay. Lumine. Lumine, it doesn't last very long as far as light goes. That's an option. I don't really remember what the spells... Wonder what Mentar does. I'll look up Mentar. Let's look up Mentar together. Here it is, Mentar. Then when battle is upon thee, crush the oak goal, blah, 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 blah. Okay, it's another attack that I could be using. It's quite powerful. It costs 35 points. So I'd only be able to use it once in a conflict, probably.
Have you thought of blabbling the blah blah blah?
Okay, Dag Lorem is 40 points. I can't cast it. I only have 37 points of maximum magical capabilities, and that is a spell that casts light. Apparently. Librec Alcourt Lumine is the only way I can get some light in here right now is Lumine. And it doesn't last very long.
Hi,
and it costs 15 points to cast. Hi there, Board Game Heaven. Good to see you. All right. Looks like we're just going to have to go with Lumine for a while, which is the letter D on the keyboard for those playing at home. How's it going, Board Game Heaven? Hope it's all good. So what I want C to C, D. Okay. Yeah, see, it doesn't last very long at all. I'm going to peer into a gem. That will help me navigate. At least I can navigate in the dark with this. So I'm going to grab a screenshot of it, of course. And I'll be using this to navigate. Good. Just got back from 2 days of Maastricht with all my work colleagues. I don't know what that means. Is that a place? Or is it an event? It's a city. Thank you. Yeah, sorry. I'm very bad with geography. I can't even... Yeah, I'm real bad. I'll leave it at that. I'm real bad with geography. But that's awesome. So you were there with your colleagues. You had a great time. They're all Belgians, so you got to show them your hometown. Oh, nice. Nice. That's so you got to show them your hometown as well. That's awesome. Sounds like you had a good time. That's very good. I think Lorem might last longer than Lumine and costs less. Could be wrong. Lorem costs 10. Oh, I guess I didn't check what that one was. Let me just quickly look. It says it's a light of short duration. But yeah, if it costs less, I'll use that. That makes sense. So that would be C2WC to get that one going. All right, so I know where I am. Maastricht is where the EU Accords were signed. It's and where Massasaurus was discovered. Oh, okay. Its skeleton is in our Museum of Natural History. That's pretty freaking cool, actually. Mike gets lost in his own house. Honey, where's the bathroom again? Yeah, pretty much. No, it's more about names. Names of places. I'm very bad with names of places. I'm bad with names in general. I don't know why it's names specifically, but I'm very bad with names. Yeah, anyway. You don't know the name of every single foreign city by heart? You're a terrible streamer. I know. How terrible of me every gosh darn name is taken. How terrible. Most Europeans will know it because of the treaty, but to be fair, I couldn't tell you anything about Australian cities, so... Oh, well, there you go. Yeah. I was born in a city that was called... It's called Broken Hill. That's where I was born. That's where I was raised. You might have heard of it because of BHP Billiton. BHP, the mining company. That's Broken Hill Proprietary. So people might have heard of that one, I guess. Opera House in Sydney and kangaroos. There you go. You're doing well. I'm European, have never heard of that city. You haven't? Oh, okay. I'm glad I'm not alone. Mad Max is FMM's biography. That's right. I was born in Mad Max Town. So, according to the map, I can't actually... According to the map, I can't actually get very far in this world. But there is a question mark in a room off to the side there, which I might want to go visit. There's several question marks in the room adjacent to where I am right now, but that's where all the things were happening, so I don't want to go there necessarily. I'm facing north. I want to face west. Okay. Born in BMX Bandit Town? That's pretty cool, Surfins. Don't forget to drop the drop bears. Yeah, of course. Nobody can forget drop bears. Grew up in a town called Red Cliffs, so you know we're regional Australia. Yeah, I know Red Cliffs. Well, I know a Red Cliffs. I don't know if there's more than one. Okay, it doesn't last very long. Whoops, wrong one. Oh, mana too low. Missy writing Chamber of Fire. Conflict! Skeletons! Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it! There is at least one more room of interest down here. No! I can't phase into that room, though. I think it costs too much to phase. No! Although I will look into that. No! At least the spell is cheaper. That's true. It is cheaper. Oh, wait. I think my mum had a friend who moved to that city to work for the mining company. Oh, really? Yeah, that's interesting. Very interesting. Every time we drive to Brisbane, we pass a town called Donnybrook. I've heard of Donnybrook. I think I've heard of Donnybrook. And I always have an urge to go there and start a fight. Oh, okay. Is that because of a reference? Okay. So, let me see. I want to do a... There's a spell that I can do in the Ancient Liturgy of Truth that is about teleporting or phasing, I think, but I don't know if I can cast it. Or maybe it was a magic book one. I don't remember which book. I guess I gotta read. Rapond, I know what that does. Mitar, I know what that does. Lorem, I know what that does. Dor Akron goes down. And Sir Akron goes up. Oh, wait. Does that mean it's cheaper? That's really funny. So it costs 20 points to go down with wizard magic, but it costs 25 points to go down with cleric magic. So you can just do the wizard spell E to go down and the cleric spell E to go up, and they both cost 20. So that's like the cheaper way to navigate, I guess, if you were going to do that. Then there's Fulgar, which costs 25 points. What does it do? Conducted through Golden Rod and fiery ball will spin searing path toward the enemy. Okay, it's a fireball. It will unfailingly strike him with force strong enough to kill most common men and cause great damage to beasts of greater strength. Okay, that's pretty cool. Fulgar. Dag Akron. 30 points. As each ray is dawn, a member of thy party will disappear, and then with final stroke, thee too shall vanish. In the next moment, at some random location on the terrestrial plane, each of the members of thy party will finally thyself will appear. This rune can only be used on the Caesarean surface. Oh, it will always take thee someplace, but thy destination is a matter of speculation. So if I'm on the surface and I cast Dag Akron, I can like teleport around. I can't use it in the dungeon, it sounds like. And what does Mentar do again? Oh, that's another attack. Yeah, and I can't cast Daglorum. Alright. I'm looking... Yeah, that's a surface teleport spell. I'm looking for a teleport spell that I can cast while I'm in a dungeon. Alcourt is H, and that is the most powerful spell that I can cast, and that's the one that cures poison. Sequity. Okay, that's like a resurrection spell or something? I don't know. Somine. That's a cool light spell. Sanctumani. I don't know, man. Librec. Alcohol. Librec. Oh, wait. Librec. Maybe that's the spell I'm looking for? This is the most difficult of the spiritual movements. It's the planar motion allowed here must... the planar motion allowed here must begin within a dungeon chamber. Librec differs from two previous supplications in the following way. Instead of the earth allowing thy physical form to pass, now thy form itself shall become translucent. As our dust fade in one location, thou shalt slowly appear in another. Yes, this is our teleport around the dungeon. Librec, it's G. It costs 30 points. So I can try and use that to teleport around the dungeon, but I won't really know where I am in the dungeon. And I don't know like what kind of range it has. So I'll have to use a gem. How many gems do I have? Unhelpfully, I have stopped scrolling. Gems, I have 0 gems. So I won't know where I am. How annoying. Well, I can get into the corner here and hope that it teleports me through the wall into one of the rooms I'm interested in. I'll try it. See. Oh my gosh. Just as I was pressing the spell to teleport. Okay, so what was it? We need 30 points. I already forgotten. I should have remembered that a little better. G, was it? Yeah, it's G. Oh, we don't have any torches either. All right. So I think I know where I am. Hmm. I'm looking at the map of level 8, trying to figure out where I'm standing here. If I'm facing south, there's a door to my west. I'm just going to bring this map on screen so you can see it. So I'm facing south and there's a door to my west. It could be here. I could be up here. I can't be here because I'm not... I don't think I'd be able to see that door from up there, and the shape doesn't match. I don't think I'm here. I'm not here. So I must be here. At least that's what I think. It's got a lot of question marks in there. I don't know if it's full of treasure or if it's got something more useful in it. We'll find out. Van Buren Phillips, hi, good to see you. And Herbal Dance, good to see you too. Alright, yeah, so we're going to cast that illumination spell again. Okay, it was a trap in the center. I'm assuming there's traps in every corner as well then. Oh, gremlins. Yeah, okay. So there's gremlins and traps in every corner. Alright. Great. Alright. Gotta wait for the light to recharge. Wyverns? Really? Whoa, they can shoot through each other? Can I shoot through each other too? It's dark again. It's getting concerning. Wow, this room's just full of treasure, huh? Guess I'll take it. That scared me. Valrons again? Ah! Somebody at the door! Okay, good. Stop failing, you idiot! That's what I say to myself every morning when I wake up. Come on. Not snatches, anything but that. Hmm. I was lucky we didn't get poisoned. Alright, we just gotta, go up. Conflict skeletons! Don't forget to like and dislike the video? Yeah, don't forget. Don't forget. Indeed. Hmm. There is a small chance that I could have found my way to the right location. I don't know. I need to get equipment and come back to this dungeon. Because I'm not sure if this dungeon is exclusively a fire dungeon or if it's got multiple options in it. I don't know. I've got fire already though, so We're getting some good hits in. There's no dislike button on YouTube? Good. Wrong button. Vibe coding an open source C64 emulator. You should check it out later before bed. It's called C64 Ready and is on GitHub. Okay. I'll have a look. That sounds interesting. Why did you choose to vibe code it? Is it just something you don't really care how it works, or are you sort of like trying to guide it more low level, or what am I trying to do? Just trying it out? Yeah, fair enough.
Oh boy, we're having fun now!
We are having fun, Demo Beans. It's so much fun. Look at all the fun we're having. And we're out. So I need to get supplies before I try that again. Where's the best village for supplies from here? I think it's this one. How much gold do we end up with? 3,000. Should be enough to buy some decent equipment. We're probably going to need food too, because we got gremlined a few times. Get out of here, you guys! You're in my way! Richard Garriott, like, seriously, dude, what the hell were you thinking? Just trying it out, not being too bad, yeah. Plus, it can design better than you. Ye of Little Faith, I think? I don't know, is that, maybe. Look, the 6502 is a complicated piece of technology, it has several opcodes. It does have several. Almost 256. I am a horse, Dragonfax. Oh, my image is a horse. I'm riding horses. My party has 4 horses, and we are all riding them, and therefore our icon is a horse. What am I buying? I want to get torches, a bunch of them. I want a bunch of gems as well. Let's go, T for torches. Let's get, I don't know, 20? Yes. Let's get gems. Let's get, I don't know. Can I afford 20 of those as well? I still have 2,000 gold. I have 20 gems, 20 torches, 41 keys still, which is great, and 10 powders, which I always forget about. I've got Mark of Kings, Mark of Fire, and Mark of Force. I need to get Mark of Chain, and then I'll be done. That was a joke. My coaster stuck to my cup. I'll have to clean my coaster off. It's got stickiness on it. It's a cool coaster, though. I got it because I'm an actual programmer. Oh, sick burn. I have thought to getting into this AI stuff by vibe coding a game. Interesting. I think, yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess we'll see what happens. I'm not, I'm in many minds at the moment about all of this stuff. It's things are changing a lot these days. Which means I only let the LLM do 80% of my code. That's so funny. All right. I'm going to be doing some game programming on stream. After I finish the current game, I'm going to take a break from working on adventure games. I'm going to work on an engine. And I'm going to be programming that live on stream. If anybody wants to come and check that out when I get onto that. I've got a lot of work to do to finish the current game, though. It just seems like there's an endless list of things that need to be done. Every time I finish something, I'm like, oh, I got to do something else now. So, yeah. Anyway. It doesn't drop the control input when switching away from the tab. Oh, interesting. Does it work? Oh, that's a good question, actually, Hazemaker. Does your emulator work on Linux? Or is it a... Like, what's the platform target? And also, what's the language you chose to produce it in? It's WebAssembly. Oh, okay. Runs in the browser. So it's WebAssembly direct? Like, it's writing directly to WebAssembly? Or is it writing to C and then compiling to WebAssembly? Like, I don't know. Wonder how well MML will handle by coding such exact thing as 6502 emulator. I mean, the 6502 is really simple and it's really well documented, so an LLM will just pull from... I mean, you probably end up with a copy of some other emulator that somebody wrote at some point. It's like everybody who writes an emulator wants... Everybody who wants to write emulation, starting with 6502 is like one of the recommended ones because it's such a simple processor. So it is very easy to program an emulator for. And it depends on like the complexity of like the system that it's being used by that like adds the more complex stuff on top. 6502 or Z80, yeah. Like, you can write a 6502 emulator really quickly. Then, like, depending how good you want it to be, I don't know, but yeah. Very good emulators for all proper systems already exist. That's true. I don't know if that's 100% true, but there are emulators for many systems. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how true it is that they're very good. And for all popular systems, I suppose the keyword popular, yes. Very good, I don't know if that's 100% true, though. Made an NES emulator in C way back. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, just because something exists doesn't mean you shouldn't make it. Yeah, that's true as well. Since I first used them, AI coding tools have progressed a lot. It's kind of scary, to be honest. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I'm playing a game that was made in 1983. Released in 1983. It's called Ultima III. It's called Exodus Ultima 3. What kind of junk did we pick up along the way? Axe, sling, 5 maces. Some chain. Really not that much treasure, actually. Is this guy like a guy that guards the door? Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Okay. A bouncer, that's the word I was looking for. This is where the buy and sell things place is. I should get some food. What's 3,000 divided by 4? I don't know. I don't know. Let's just do 750. Okay, that's about right. That'll do. There's a guy like down here. What does he say? Exotic clues found at dawn. Where the hell is Dawn? I've been to Fawn. I think it was Fawn. Something like that. I haven't been to Dawn, though. Or have I? Some time ago, Im did follow a YouTube series of coding NES emulator. I should perhaps finish that sometime. Yeah, if you want. This game looks like it was also vibe coded, but now with the meaning we give it today. Right between night and morning. This game doesn't have night and morning. What? This game doesn't have night and morning. I don't know what you're talking about. Dorne, no, not D-O-R-N-E, is in the south. The only kingdom Aegon couldn't conquer with his dragons. Gee, they must be pretty powerful down there. Fine, some of us trying to find solutions, others trying to find problems. Okay. Teleported me right here. What's the point? Now I'll cast it from here. Actually, no. I want to cast it near that mountain. I'll cast it right here. Okay, I'm now near Lord British's. It's a weird, spell. Hmm. I think Ultima 7 was the first game I ever played that had a day-night cycle. It was cool. So cool. I don't know what the first game I played with a day-night cycle was. It might have been like, I don't know, something like Daggerfall or something like that, but I can't really remember. Just writing the TypeScript interface for a pre-existing WebAssembly emulator, but making it so I can plug in the new WASMs if I ever write one. So not strictly emulator itself, but making a nice UI. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So you're like creating like a shell wrapper around an emulator that already existed. That's interesting. Yeah. And I can see why you would vibe code something like a web front end thing that you don't. Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's certain things that like just seem like a waste of time these days. Like web programming. I don't know. I don't know. Web's gone in a weird direction. The further along and the more new libraries people create, the less interested I am in working on it. Oh, killed them all in one shot. What am I doing? I fully did not expect that to work. Wrong spell.
I can't see!
You either, huh? Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. I have anonymous follows on the channel, so feel free to lurk if you want to. Or you can jump in the chat and say hello. I really appreciate the follow either way. Man, I'm just getting teleported in, like, boring places. I really was hoping this spell would be fun to use. But it's really not teleporting me anywhere interesting. You gotta make your UI drop the current inputs when switching away from the emulator. Otherwise, you'll kill every single wilf. Oh no, not all the wilfs. Making another SNES emulator. What? Oh, you want to make one, Deluxe Paint Tim? There's a lot of NES emulators and SNES emulators out there, I guess. Did Ultima 8 have day-night cycle? I assume if it came after 7, it should. Wonder if you could softlock yourself using teleport spell? Probably. Although, no, I guess if you've got it, you could teleport out. Yeah. Oh man, I wish I remembered about the teleport spell when I was stuck in the lava. Actually, I don't think it would have worked, because it's in towns. I don't think you can cast stuff that only works in dungeons or only works in the overworld. So I'm not sure about that one. Is there passive mana generation? Yeah. My maximum mana, I've only got one spellcaster, which is this guy, Owen. And the maximum is 37. But they are a druid, which means they generate mana twice as fast as everyone else, which is pretty good. So instead of generating 1 point, I get 2. Don't know why I needed to clarify that amount, because it's maybe obvious. But anyway. I don't know how many moves or turns between mana generation, though. I think it's like 4. It's like 3 or 4, something like that. There are cases where I've used WASM emulators to run games real quick just because the regular emulators are so bad. That's rough. It's like you want to quickly boot up a classic Mac game in an emulator. Good luck. You know what? I think that's true. The Mac ecosystem for like emulation, they're desperately in need of a good front end. I agree with you there. I think RetroArch probably takes care of that. I don't know. I haven't tried, but I imagine it would. Imagine. It does pretty good with like things like DOSBox and other things too. So I use RetroArch on the handheld gaming system, and it's really good. I have had a few problems, but it's been really good otherwise. Maybe Balanced Party would have 2 casters. Maybe. I didn't really know what I needed, so I just made a party that I felt like making. So far, I've been able to survive. Tried quite a few WASM 64 emus and only found one which works well on low-spec devices. Ah, yeah, that's interesting too. Hey, Nosser, good to see you. Welcome. How's Exodus Ultima 3 treating me? Okay. I'm just experimenting at the moment. I've found one more of the hot rods and gotten the 3rd mark. I need the 4th mark, which is the mark of the snake that I'm looking for. I've got fire, force, and king. I need to get snake. RetroArch is insanely bad for emulating computers if you need a keyboard. Right. I haven't really played with that, to be fair, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I've only used it on the handheld system, and I've emulated like DOSBox on there, and it tends to go okay. But I haven't tried playing like adventure games. I've just been playing like stuff that, you know, like Prince of Persia or stuff like that, which doesn't need a full keyboard experience. Ultima 8 was a big step backwards in terms of simulation elements, if I recall correctly. It has passing time, but the world is in permanent dusk, so they don't have to implement day-night cycle graphically. Oh, that's what they're like, let's just not have that so we can save some money on assets. Certainly with you at hating RetroArch. I hate the way it's controlled. Oh, okay. I mean, look. Yeah, I don't know. I've been using it, like I said, and it's been working pretty well for me, but I can understand there might be reasons not to like it. I'm not deep into the realms of emulation there yet. Giants? At least they're not titans, I guess. Where's my boat, come to think of it? Oh, I think I got sunk. I've got to find a new boat. Zombies! Goodbye, most zombies. I found that when trying Commodore 64, the keyboard is demented. I gotta have a look at this emulator. Where is boat? Don't hurt me. Won't implement keyboard at all and call it a C64 GS emulator. Perfect. Oops, wrong button. I gotta find a boat. Where are all the boats at? Ah, this is a useless place. Alright, I'm gonna read more chat. Do you like more traditional emulators than the ones that hide this stuff around the games? Like the ones that give you the more, like, realistic experience of using the technology? Computer cores are insane. Like, the Atari ST core doesn't work like the emulator it claims to be based on, and random keys get intercepted as hotkeys no matter how you configure it. Oh, that's interesting. And not just grabbing my 1040 and writing a disk with the cryoflux. Wow. That's awesome, though. Emulating a random NEC V30 based PDA in MAME was easier than trying to run Pipe Mania for Atari ST in RetroArch? I can't believe it. Damn. I've got the ST emulator set up on RetroArch, but I didn't actually set up many games on there. So the ones I've tried have worked okay, but I don't know. Use RetroArch without front end because it auto-rotates portrait landscape for when I play tape mode arcade games. I haven't seen a front end that does that. Some don't even have a portrait mode. Anyone know of any? Oh, I don't know. It's a good question. I feel like I know of one, but I forgot the name. Oh, no. Well, hopefully you can remember. Hey there, Great Tongue. Good to see you. I am a horse, indeed. It comes with a huge database of screenshots and marquees and stuff. Oh, cool. I like that kind of thing. Really wish I could remember the name. runs an actual front end for signing up and configuring the emulators. Oh yeah, I am using a front end as well on top of RetroArch. I can't remember which one I'm using either. I could go look at it. I could go grab my device and we could look at it and see. Did the other day find out that apparently some retro gamers do not view Commodore 64 as retro for some reason? I don't think they're the retro police, so it doesn't matter what they think, really. Commodore 64 released last year. There, technically. NES is still seen as retro by them. Trying to load Pipe Mania sounds like more fun than actual game puzzles, though. Oh, that's harsh. I should stop playing this and play Pipe Mania then. You were determined to try every version of Pipe Mania? I remember you were going through that, yeah. That's pretty cool, though. Alright, how do I get a boat back? What happened to my boat? Montor. Wait, somebody mentioned Montor in one of the... Hold up, I gotta look at my notes. Montor was mentioned. Montor. Unto the Montors thou must go for guidance from above. Holy moly, I gotta go to Montors? There's guidance here? This is news. Good day. Tape mode is when the screen is in portrait, like old arcade vertical scrolling shooters, for example. Yeah, I don't think I've heard it called that before, though. I mean, it's fine. I just don't think I've heard it called that. What was Lord British thinking when he designed this world? Oh, there's a guy dance here. I mean, look, I'm up for it. I'm up for it. If we can see a guy dance, that'd be great. There's just guard towers here. Quiz on. None shall pass. Wonder if I could bribe him. Japanese word for portrait mode. It basically means vertical as opposed to Yoko, which is horizontal. Well, there you go. Thank you for that. Ambrosian Delight. Zero for now, thanks. I don't know how much I've got. 1,300. All right. Ambrosia, ever heard of it? Yeah, I have. I've been there. Okay. Nasty creatures, nasty dark, sure the ready for the embark. None return, or so I'm told, from the pool, dark and cold. Shrines of knowledge, shrines of strength, all are lost into the brink. Was that 70 I just did, or I don't know. Fountains fair and fountains foul, all are found in the dungeon's bow. I don't have 80 left? Damn. I gotta go kill some dudes and get some more money to pay these barmans. I was up to 80. So I can't go inside the prison? What's the point of the prison?
I can't believe we're wasting time with this crap.
Me either, Pie. Me either. Bartender's just reading from his poetry journal. Yeah, that's basically it. I wonder if there's something hidden in here, but I haven't found anything hidden in here, so... Yeah, I don't think there is. Alright. Axe, sling, 5 maces. Chain and 5 cloth. It's not really much value there. I think I'm done with the game for the day, though. Pretty sure. Because, I don't know, man. I've had enough of grinding. I don't want to do any more grinding today, so I think that's the end of it for the day. So let's have a look at this Hazemaker made dealy thingamabby Bobby doohickey on GitHub. What's it called again? C64 ready. It's a TypeScript Vite front-end prototype for running and rendering Commodore 64 emulated in the browser. It's based on C64.js from levellevel.com by James. The original project source is here. The goal: build a clean, testable Commodore 64 emulator for the web to focus on low-level WASM access, emulator control state, canvas-based rendering, node-based headless rendering, frame agnostic integration. Install and run. Prerequisites. Is there a hosted version I can go to? Live URL right here. Okay. Oh, we're just instantly loading Wilf. Legend of Wilf. Alright. It's running in PAL mode, according to this. Interesting. No audio yet. Okay, no audio. I was going to ask. What's the inputs that I should be using for the controls on this? Is there answers here? Okay. Up, down, left, right, fire is control. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. It's better with sound. Oh, I got wilfed. Just imagine Beatles songs are playing now. Yeah. I died. Can I just like walk past? No, I can't just walk past. I got wilfed again. All right. You need to add sound immediately. This instant. I demand it. So I can drop a CRT file here or browse. I don't have any, so I won't. That's pretty cool. So that's pretty cool indeed. Do you have other? You've got a lot of repos up here. Look at all this activity. It's very active. Very active. Mega assets pipeline. All right. Well, that was interesting. It definitely needs some sound. So once you get that done, let me know. 2 actives, very suspicious. Hazemaker might be a criminal. Yeah, look at all this activity. Well, who's to say that it's not criminal activity, actually? You might be right. You might be onto something, BNU. This could be criminal activity logs. Not very active from August to December. Yeah, I mean, what happens between August and December? I don't have a contribution counter on because I don't use GitHub. I use GitHub, but I don't use GitHub, if you know what I mean. The tennis is on? Very cool. This is very cool. The emulator like works, obviously, so that's obviously a good thing too. Why I do that? I almost had it. I'm gonna stop trying. I'm gonna give up trying. But that's pretty awesome that you've got that all plugged in and working like that. So just the simple drag and drop a CRT is the advantage that you have there. Yeah, I've got to get a library of I've got to get a library on this computer so I can try some cool stuff. I don't have a library on here yet. I should spend some time setting up a front end for RetroArch and getting some assets on the computer. That could be fun. Anyway, that's it for me for today. I will not be online tomorrow night. I apologize for the disadvantage of missing out on hanging out with me. But yeah, I won't be on tomorrow night. I have a family event to attend to. So I'll be there. And then we'll see what happens during the week. My aim is still to do game dev projects for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I didn't get any done last week. I had a lot going on. But yeah, I gotta get on top of things. I've got to finish the damn game. Once it's done, I'll be working on some more interesting technical projects that I've been wanting to work on for the last year and a half. And then once that's done, we'll be going on to doing the major game. Assuming that the game that I'm working on now does well. If it doesn't do well, I might just give up and work on a different franchise, maybe. We'll see. Hey, thank you very much, Refraction. Thanks for being here too. I appreciate it. Thank you, Shinjinmeng as well, and Herbal, and Spaz, and everybody. Thanks, Hazemaker, for sharing that with us too. I'll talk to you all soon. Have a good one. Good day to you all. What, Wilf to DOS? Don't tempt me, Hazemaker.